The gospel must reach the unreached, the rural areas. People doesn't want actually to pay the price. You know, people want a place of what we call the comfort zone.
There are many barriers to people in the unreached setting having access to the gospel. There are spiritual barriers, of course, there are geographical barriers, there are linguistic, language-based barriers, and so many other barriers. So the unreached peoples are the most disadvantaged when you talk about access to the gospel.
People are waiting for one evangelist to come and explain who Jesus is to them. They're hearing the name Jesus for the first time, and they want to know who is this. So they need somebody to explain to them who Jesus is. They're hearing the gospel for the first time in their life. So if the churches will sit back and ignore these people, the Islam religion will take over, and these people will never be reached by the gospel. It's time to partner with the churches that are in the ground so that we can share the gospel with them. If we ignore them, they will die in sin and they will not know the love of Jesus.
You and I, when we become followers of Jesus Christ, we become gateways so that the world would know the Father has sent the Son. You are intended to reach Jerusalem and Judea and Samaria and the ends of the earth. And so our prayer for you is that you connect. And you might say, how? Well, think about Luke chapter 10 as just one example. Because when Jesus came down from the mountains with his disciples, he looked out at the harvest field. And his words were, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Therefore, pray to the Lord of the harvest to send forth the laborers into the harvest field. That's a great place to start. Grab hold of one of the 6,000 people groups or nations that are still considered unreached. Learn about them. We want to encourage you to find your expression of reaching the ends of the earth.